Welcome to another edition of Maryland's Missing and the Murdered. Happy New Year. We are back. My name is Kara Stone. Here is a little information about this channel. Maryland's Missing and the Murdered is a weekly YouTube channel, and this week we are covering the murders of Charla Melvin in 2019 and Shirley Parker in 1969. Charla Melvin was a 50-year-old living in Baltimore, Maryland. She was a devoted mother of 2 and grandmother of 4. Charla Melvin was last seen on September 7th, 2019, and reported missing 2 days later. Miss Melvin was devoted to her family, even allowing her cousin, Thomas Davis, to stay with her after he was released from prison. When family reported her missing, they noted that her car was gone as well. The day after Charla was reported missing, a body was hanging at a basketball court in Easterwood Park. The body was identified as Thomas Davis, Charla Melvin's cousin. On September 14th, a body was found on Holland Street, wrapped in plastic and a blanket. The body was identified as Charla Melvin. Autopsy determined that she had been stabbed to death. 2 days later, her car was found in Northwest Baltimore. Police believe that Thomas Davis and Charla Melvin were involved in some sort of conflict, with Davis killing Melvin, either racked with guilt or not wanting to return to prison. Thomas Davis hung himself. Our second case is the murder of Shirley Parker. In May 1969, Shirley Parker was a waitress at the Sphinx Club in Baltimore. She also was a volunteer for the NAACP and had won awards for swimming. When Shirley Parker was last seen, she was storming out of a bar when she discovered her boyfriend, Arno West, had used money from her paycheck to buy pants for another woman. Neighbors of Arno West reported arguing on his porch. Arno West and Shirley Parker allegedly cooled off and went for a drive, where Arno West claimed Shirley had asked to be let out of the car at Druid Hill Park Lake. Before he drove off, he saw her climbing the fence surrounding the lake. Arno then claimed he talked her out of climbing into the lake and drove her home. However, Shirley's mother reported her missing, never to have arrived home. On June 2nd, 1969, a utility crew reported to Druid Hill Park Lake to fix a light in the fountain, which is in the middle of the lake. They found a woman face down in the fountain. The woman was Shirley Parker. The medical examiner ruled death by hypothermia. However, the examiner stated, quote, "It is possible she drowned before she was placed in the fountain," end quote. Shirley's family didn't believe she drowned due to the fact that she had won awards for swimming in the past. The police were confused how she got into the top of the fountain. Police questioned Arno West, who failed a polygraph. Due to no evidence of murder, Arno West was never charged with anything. After years of being accused of murder, Arno West was committed into a mental ward. Shirley's son David believes that his mom swam out to the fountain to clear her head after the argument when she fell back and hit her head on the water spout. David also stated that he did not believe Arno West was involved. After all these years later, police maintain that Shirley's death was questionable, but was not murder. She will always be known as the Lady in the Lake. Thank you for joining me this week. If you would like to get in touch with me, please email me at marylandsmissing@gmail.com. Music is by Silent Vengeance. Sources will be listed in the outro. I will see you again next week. Be kind to one another. You never know what will happen tomorrow.